करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूतेशयानम्
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूर्णमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. And we are proceeding today to Shloka number 39. Esha te vihita sankhye buddhiryoge tuimam shruno buddhya yukto yaya partha karma bandham prahasyasi. Now he himself is telling in this, Lord Krishna is saying that Eshate, this you have already heard the Sankhya Yoga and the Sambuddhi, the knowledge of the Sankhya Yoga, you have already heard. I have already told you. Bihita. A Bihita is like I have said. I have declared the Sankhya Yoga knowledge to you. But now you hear this, the knowledge of the Karma Yoga. Buddhya Yukto Yaya Partha. Like with this knowledge, Prahasyasi would be that the karma bandhan, that you do something, like if you plant a, if you plant a tree, then somehow you get attached to that tree only. If you have a house, you buy a house, you get attached to that house only. So you are doing an action, and in that action, you're getting completely engulfed by the attachment to that action. So he says there is a way. Now you hear the karma yoga. Shrunu is now you hear the karma yoga. So Arjuna, this attitude of the mind has been presented to you from the point of view of gyanayoga. Now here the same as presented from the standpoint of karma yoga. The yoga. So here, if you say buddhaya partha, buddhaya yukto yaya partha, buddhaya yukto will be some buddhi. That how to make that, do your actions with some buddhi, and then your karma bandhan prahasyasi. Prahasyasi is like isko tyag karna padega. You will have to let go of that. Equipped with this attitude of mind, you will be able to throw off completely the shackles of the karma. Now this, see, he's here now telling him that you have to fight, but he's not telling him just fight. He's also telling him that in this fight, so that there is no good, there is no bad, there is no winning, there is no losing, there is no opposites. You have to fight from that, and then you will be in touch with your Jivatma. You will be going back to that, the upper gods. You will be blending with the upper gods if you are going to fight in this karma, if you do this karma like that. So here, this, you also will see that there is also a doubt in his, that how will I, the fear that is there. So the next shloka will tell you the fear that he is achieving and how he gives a tip for the fear and what to do in that. Neha vikramanaşosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Here he says that swalpamapyasya dharmasya, even if little, even if you get you do little of this, even if you do little of what is being told out of this, trayate mahato bhayat, you will be completely out of fear. Fear of what? But fear of death. So now if a person is going to fight in the middle of a battlefield, the only fear that will remain if the person stands up for this is the fear of death. So he says, Trayate mahato bayat. You will be out of this fear completely. And here he is also saying a very interesting ways that abhikramanash. So he is also telling that here, so इसका जो फल मिलेगा तुम्हें, जो ये समबुद्धि के साथ जो फल मिलेगा, that trayate mahato bhaya, that will completely remove the fear of death from your life completely. And you just swalpamapyasya dharmasya. It's like little, just taste, do little also in this effort. If you do little effort of this of karma yoga, the sambuddhi of karma yoga, if you do. Now here, no, there is a very interesting phenomenon. You notice that first he gave him the whole knowledge of the Rasgulla. Now he has said that Rasgulla is round, Rasgulla is white, Rasgulla is sweet, Rasgulla is in a chashni, Rasgulla is like that. But he didn't stop there. He didn't stop there. Now he is saying that, now after you have learned knowledge, knowledge by keeping it to yourself means nothing if you don't act on it. And this is why there is such a vital synthesis in Bhagavad Gita. The vital synthesis is that first he gives him the knowledge and then he tells him now there is action. So he's not just telling him only the philosophy and keeping it as an intellectual state or as an intellectual burden. He is saying that life is guided by both of this knowledge and action. And here, knowledge you have received of sambuddhi, you now receive the knowledge of your not just the body, now receive the knowledge of how to do the karma when you have this knowledge. And this, this state of life is worth living. When you are living, having this philosophy, and you're putting this philosophy to use for other people, and you are acting on that philosophy with the actions that you do is based on the philosophy. So basically, you're doing good in life. So let's see what Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji has said in this. Neha vikramanashosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Gurudev says, even a little bit of dharma, the understanding of your true nature, will save you from enormous fear and burden that you feel in your life. It uplifts you from fear and anxiety. Today, anxiety is so common in our society. It is because you're looking for approval, you're looking outside. However, becoming centered creates a shift. There is nothing better than the second chapter of the Gita to bring you back to your center. How to get to the center? The five senses draw you out into the world. When you see anything nice, your eyes get glued to it. They take your attention, your mind to the object. You hear something good and you're lost. Sight, smell, taste, touch, and sound. Each of these take your mind outward. And if your mind is spread out thin in the outer world, it indicates your weakness. When you become weak, retrieve your senses, bring them inwards. Lord Krishna gives a beautiful analogy. When there was chaos all around, Lord Krishna was very coolly giving one analogy after another to make Arjuna understand. Your understanding can only flow from what you already know. An analogy helps in such case. Lord Krishna said, a tortoise moves slowly, but when it encounters danger, it puts its limbs and face inside. This shloka will come later, but Gurudev has said this. In the same way, when you face misery in the world, turn inward. There you find strength. Your consciousness is stabilized there. You are established. You become free. Only when you're free can you be happy. When you hear about something good, your mind wants to have it. You see something good, your mind wants to have it. You have a desire to possess. This wanting to possess things somewhere, somehow makes you miserable. Desires bring anger. There is a desire behind every anger. Without desire, anger cannot exist. And if you're angry at somebody, your anger brings delusion and attachment. So these two shlokas, knowledge and action, they go hand in hand. Gurudev was saying one day. So this shloka is Guruji's also many times he has said this. Swalpamapyasya dharmyasya prayate mahato bhayat. He has said this many times that little taste of this knowledge, even if you, implement, accept people and situations as they are, even if you implement this swadharm, like your action, कुछ तो action ऐसा होना चाहिए जिससे you get nothing in return. In the entire day, some action of yours should be in such a way that zero expectations, zero return you get. Anything it can be. It can be like just outside picking up some dust particle, something plastic has fallen down. Just throw it. Nobody is watching you. So internally, if your actions are good, internally, if you're thinking good about this Samaj, and here he has to, now Krishna has to inculcate this in Arjuna right now that this, it's not about you anymore. It is about this entire Samaj. And you have to also, one thing which we want to also reiterate here is that all these people are, been with Lord Krishna for a very long time. So all of them have at least a desire or at least an intention that I want to be liberated. So here when Arjuna had said, I will not fight, he had said that I cannot fight against my Guru because this will be the Sarvashresht Paap I will get. And then in the end, he says, you tell me what is right for me, Lord Krishna. And now Lord Krishna is telling him that this karma bandhan, which is produced after every action, I will tell you how to be free of this karma bandhan. Because we are just, remember that shloka, we should not forget that shloka, that we manifest, we unmanifest for a long time. Then we manifest. So now we have manifested. And for a long time, we will be unmanifested. Then again, we will manifest. So we are just transient, here. This is the shloka for today, where a lot of karma yoga teaching will start from Lord Krishna.
शङ्खचक्रधरं देवं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं